49ers, Jacksonville, with the headlining matchup that is a doozy. Listen to this. The 49ers, they've overtaken Miami as the number one offense per DVOA, defense adjusted value over average, which is a smart way to look at efficiency. 49ers are number one offensively, number 15 defense. They need a better defense, obviously, to help out their offense. Meanwhile, Jacksonville, these guys are the number 3 defense, but the number 13 offense. So it is ironic that the team with the number 1 overall pick at quarterback in Trevor Lawrence is defense driven, while the team with the number 262 overall pick at quarterback in Brock Purdy is offense driven. But the pairing on the field is obviously the number 1 rated 49ers offense against the number 3 Jacksonville defense. It's gonna be really, really good, especially if the 49ers can regain a semblance of a run game. I'm not sure where Trent Williams is gonna stand, and we probably won't know until Thursday because he normally takes Wednesdays off anyway. So we'll wait for Big Trent on that ankle injury. He was playing catch out on the field yesterday during practice. He looked healthier than he has over any point since the injury happened against the Cleveland Browns. But 49ers do want to establish balance in this game because Jacksonville has got a lot of balance on defense, so you have to fight fire with fire in that regard. Josh Allen, not the quarterback, but the pass rusher, he's got 9 sacks already. He lines up primarily against left tackle, which means that the 49ers definitely want Trent Williams back. But to neutralize somebody like Josh Allen, even if you do have Trent, you're probably going to have to go to the short passing game. Jacksonville runs a ton of zone. About 70% of the time they run zone. So they run that cover 3 the way that it's supposed to be executed. They don't give up big plays. They've given up the least explosive plays in all of football. They got some good safeties, Andrew Wingard, Rayshon Jenkins, Darius Williams. The cornerback has had a nice season. Good linebackers on this Jacksonville team, including Devin Lloyd. I mean, they're balanced throughout the whole defense behind Josh Allen, who rushes the passers so effectively. And that means when they play balanced football and they take the ball away, they've got 11 interceptions this year. What that tells you is that they're executing the cover 3 the way that it's meant to be executed. They're giving up only those shorter gains in front of them. They're not giving up the big plays. They're punishing teams that try to push the ball aggressively too far downfield. Those 11 interceptions tied with the 49ers for number 2 in football. That number verifies that. So Brock Purdy's going to have to be really patient in this football game. He's going to have to take what the defense gives him. He's probably going to have to string together some long drives. Obviously, running the football, if the 49ers can regain that, with or without Trent Williams, but he's been the key. I think he's been the variable that's changed for the 49ers. He got hurt, and the 49ers stopped running the football effectively, but doing that is what can give the offense a nice little platform, a nice backbone to be able to string together the long drives necessary against the defense that just doesn't let up a whole lot downfield like Jacksonville. So this is another test for Brock Purdy, who's obviously been up to the challenge so far this year. The efficiency metrics for quarterbacks around the league, it's Purdy, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen, the QB for the Buffalo Bills, not the pass rusher, who's going to be trying to get Brock Purdy. Across the board, those guys have been in the top 3 in the NFL. Brock Purdy just needs a little bit better of a platform built by his actual defense to give the 49ers a legit shot to snap this 3-game losing streak. And I think I'm going to talk about that side of the ball later in a different video. I think that the 49ers defense should be well positioned to right the ship this week, just because Jacksonville hasn't been as great offensively. I talked about that inverted setup that the Jaguars have with the 49ers. Number 3 offense, or number 3 defense for them, number 13 offense should give the 49ers a nice complimentary shot to win this football game. But don't underestimate how good Brock Purdy has been this year, and I think with a fully loaded offense, at least in terms of skill position weapons, Deebo Samuel on track to be back, the 49ers should be in position to give this number 3 Jacksonville defense a good run for their money. At the very least, it's going to be a very compelling matchup. 49ers have a lot of weapons. Brock Purdy's been playing well, and Jacksonville has been very, very disciplined on that defensive side of the ball.